Hey guys, happy New Year's for me and Buddy. So today I'm going to be doing a 2022 New Year's resolutions slash goals for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get started. Alright guys, so my first New Year's resolution is to make my bed every single morning. I'm really bad at this. I hardly ever make my bed. I'm one of those people that has the mentality of if I'm going to sleep in it again tonight, why am I gonna make my bed? But that's not really a good habit to have. And I've actually seen a lot of videos where people talk about how making their bed has made such a huge impact in their lives and their productivity, because just doing something as simple as making your bed every morning helps you be a little bit more productive throughout the day. So I'm just gonna try to make my bed as often as I can. My goal is to do it every single morning, but I already know that I'm probably not going to. So if I can make it almost every single morning this year, I would be really happy with myself. Alright guys, so the next one is to drink more water. I know this one is super cliche and everybody does it every year. Everybody has a goal of drinking more water, but I honestly hardly ever drink water, which is really bad. But I drink a lot of coffee and hardly any water. So my goal is to drink at least 3 cups of water a day. I think that's doable for somebody that never drinks water. Another one of the smaller goals that I have for this year is to keep up with my planner. Every single year I buy a super cute planner and then I don't end up using it. Right now I'm kind of torn between doing journaling or using an actual planner that's already got everything kind of organized for you. I did want to get into journaling, so I might just do journaling and kind of create my own planner outline in my journal. So we'll see how that goes, but whichever of the two it is, whether I do it in a journal or whether I do it in a planner, I definitely want to start planning my days and my weeks a lot more because once I start school, it usually gets super hectic and just kind of crazy at times. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of everything that I have to do. I definitely want to become way more organized and just have better time management skills, and I feel that's a really good way to kind of start doing that. So my next New Year's resolution is to lower my screen time. I don't even want to know what my screen time is right now. It's probably really bad. I spend way too much time watching YouTube videos, watching Netflix, scrolling through Instagram, doing literally anything on my phone. Sometimes I tell myself you need to put the phone down, because it's gotten to a point where sometimes I feel I'm not even present in the moment because I'm too busy doing something on my phone at all times, whether it's watching a YouTube video or listening to music or just using my phone when I can be doing something more productive. So yeah, pretty much just overall lowering my screen time. So the next New Year's resolution that I have made for myself is to work out at least 3 times a week. Right now, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but I literally don't work out at all. I definitely want to work out at least 3 times a week this year. I want to try the 12-3-30 challenge that everybody's been talking about. I think that is something that's very doable. Alright you guys, so the next one is to read more books. And to be more specific, read books that I already have and never read. I always end up going to Barnes & Noble and buying a book and never actually reading it, or reading the first couple of pages and then just completely abandoning the book for forever. So I have a little collection of books that I've bought and never actually read. So this year I definitely want to take the time to read more books. Alright, so my next New Year's resolution is to take more pictures. I don't think I've shared this with you guys, but I am really into photography. Sometimes I look back at my old SD cards and I just remember the times when I used to take pictures of literally everything, and I just loved taking pictures and just being very creative in the way that I took pictures. It's more an artistic outlet for me. I like not only taking the pictures, but I like composing the pictures. I like the editing process. I just really overall enjoy photography. Yeah, so photography has always been something that I just really love, and I kind of stopped doing because of work and school, and I just pretty much let my passion go. So yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do this year, is take a lot more pictures. So my next New Year's resolution is to learn how to cook. I'm not the worst cook in the world when I do cook, but I'm also not the best cook in the world, and I don't cook very often. So I definitely want to make sure that this year I cook a lot more. Since I am going to be working out, I also want to maybe eat a little bit healthier this year and not eat out as much. So I'm going to try to learn how to cook Hopefully my mom can help me. She's a really good cook, so if I can get her help, that would be nice. When I do cook, it's usually not something very elaborate, so I definitely want to learn how to cook a little bit more of elaborate meals versus just like pancakes and eggs for breakfast. Learning how to cook is one of my New Year's resolutions this year. Alright guys, my camera's about to die, so I think I'm gonna have to kind of rush through these, but the first one is to upload every single Sunday. I know I've said it before and I've been really bad at keeping up with it, but in 2022 I really want to try to upload every single Sunday for you guys. Might not happen, but I'm definitely gonna try. And then the next one is to travel at least once this year, and the last one is to hit 500 subscribers. I think 500 is a kind of doable number. Getting subscribers is really hard. So if you're watching this, please subscribe. And yeah, so that's basically all of my New Year's resolutions for the year. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.